We need more cowbell!
Alright, before I get started on this video, I just want to let you guys know we got a couple of these 14 footers. I have some 11 footers in the PAL Pros trucks, and I'll kind of talk about that a little bit here in a minute, but we want these things to go. They're starting to get a little long in the tooth on our yard, and we're making some really good deals on there. So if you guys need some service trucks, give me a holler, 970-518-5520. I'll kind of go through the details with you, and I will put a link to the other PAL fingers and whatnot that we have. So I have one more. This is an IMT, and I got another one that is a non-CDL 11-foot IMT, and both of these are air ride trucks, 330 horse, 3500 Allison transmissions. So we put as much as we could into them, and so these are ready to go, guys, if you need them. And so I'm just going to go through this one real quick. Again, it's a IMT. It's got a 10,000 pound crane. And I'll show you the load charts on that one here in a second. I'm going to open up all the doors, so I'm just going to do a walk around on this first. And of course, you can see our PAL fingers back here. These are also carrying a 10,000 pound crane. It's a PAL Pro 72 model. And there's some differences and similarities on these trucks. Of course, IMT is one of the standards in the industry as far as quality of build, light construction. And so just quick difference between the PAL finger and the IMT. So the PAL finger cranes have an anti-tube lock system. As you notice, the tip of the boom is clean. And they got a really cool system. It's a man basket system that you can put on there that's OSHA approved. So if you're working on conveyors or anything like that, you can add that. And that's one of the reasons they cleaned up the tip of the boom. But if you look at here, where you see that spring mechanism, that's where the anti-tube lock is on this one here. And that's one of their proprietary systems. Now the PAL fingers are made right out in Missouri, western or eastern Kansas. I can't remember exactly where they are, but they're done here. The other thing is as you can see here, is there's manual controls that you can add to the back if you got to get that boom down or get the boom placed to get it off of job site. So I just thought real quick over there. The door construction is a little bit different on those. Again, I'll go ahead and watch the video. This one has a twin piston system on it versus the PAL Pro, which has basically kind of a air compressor style screw system, but both are hydraulically driven off of the PTO on this truck. Okay, so they're 40 CFM compressors. And the other thing we did on this one, if you need a little more deck space, is there's actually a little bit of room. If you wanted to move your hydraulic tank in between the cab, you can certainly do that, and that would give you more deck space to use here. You can also see all the tie downs in the body. Nice grab rails. I do believe that's a 24-inch workbench. It does not have a welder on it yet, but we have sources where we can get welders for you. So just take a quick step back, and then I'll pause this and open up all the doors and go through all the compartments for you. This is an air ride truck. The smaller trucks, the PAL finger trucks that I have, are non-air ride. These ones have dual leveling valves so that they sit correct with the weight of that crane on the right side. Then we put a few nice little touches here inside the cab with the chrome bezels. All the controls and everything, CB pre-wire. It's all right there. So let me get this thing opened up. All right, so we're going to start with the first compartment. Again, as you can see here between the cab and the driver's side, if you did want to put something else there, you could also put shovels or whatever you like. LED work lights. One thing I did notice that they're doing now is they're doing a higher grade of LED lights here in the compartments. And pinning down, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 compartments. I think if I counted right, it's hard to tell when I'm doing it through my phone. I do believe that these are constructed by IMT themselves, all galvanneal. Lots of different see all the controls here. Now, one of the things that IMT touts on these galvanneal doors is, as you see, they wiggle a little bit. They actually want them to flex. And their philosophy behind that is that when you're on a job site and the frame of the truck is twisting and moving, that you're going to have less problems with the doors leaking. So they actually want them to flex a little bit more. So here's the third compartment back. It's about 16 inches wide, I'm guessing. There's a compartment over the it's the Dominator 2 body. Did aluminum rims. The suspension is called an air track suspension. It came from the logging industry from Peterbilt. Full pass through. Compartments. Again, another work light. Another work light. There is a hitch, and we did go ahead and put a trailer wire back there. Sometimes you don't get that. Again, this is a 33,000 GVW truck, so there is no FET on this truck. Okay, so here's your, if you want to study this further, you might pause the video here. Gives you all your angles and capabilities. Here's your controller. This controller does have, it's not necessarily a dead man, but this is your speed. And so you have to basically pick your function and then do your speed. One of the differences is the PAL finger, you can multifunction. I haven't tried to multifunction this one yet, but I do believe that it is possible. And if you have questions about that, give me a call, 970-518-5520. The compartment's pretty close to the same on the other side. The other difference here is they put this on here so that when you raise the boom, just loosen it up and it will fall off on its own. You don't have to bring it down and take it off yourself. And here's your oxyacetylene compartment. Vented, of course. So there you have it, guys. This is a 2020 Pete 337, 330 horse, 14-foot IMT body. Again, we got some more trucks ready to go in stock, and we're making some good deals so we can get some more stuff on order for you guys, okay? Give me a call, we'll talk to you soon, and stay safe, everybody. If you like these videos, click on the button in the bottom right hand corner and subscribe. We'd love to have you. We'll talk soon.